Every day, do you feel like that wherever you go, whatever you're doing, there is a sense of, there is a sense of this thought that I'm not doing the best I can do? Because for the most of my life, though I've just started realizing this now, but if I now go back and just think out, because for I would say most of the years of my life, there was not even a single day when, that feeling was not there when I thought, okay, I've not done enough. Because whatever goals I had in my life, I wanted to, be a part of IIT, I wanted to do MBA from IIMs, but I failed to do any of those. And again, after I started business, and there was different dreams to achieve some results in my business, but I failed to achieve those results most of the time. There was one feeling, that I'm not doing enough, not doing enough. Though I'm investing more time, I'm working, but still I'm not achieving those results. So over a period of time, I've realized that most of the time I used to, invest my time in thinking, or just, going through the theory. For example, most of the time to feel like doing that, I used to, read a lot of books on motivation, on psychology. So I did all of that, but nothing helped except, that commitment to take action. So because of this feeling, wherever I used to go, I used to feel unhappy. Though I was fine, when I'm talking to people, I'm fine. But inside out, there is this feeling that I'm not doing enough. That irritates me because, when I'm going out, I used to think, okay, I should be investing this time somewhere else. And even despite investing more time, I was not, feeling fulfilled inside. Something was lacking. Then I realized that most of the time when I have to take the action, I waste that time in thinking or doing the things that I already know. Because to grow, you have to take some steps which are not certain. There is a lot of uncertainty. There is a fear of failure. There is a sense of, you being judged. But I know that my growth lies in the zones where I have to take those uncertain, the steps that are uncertain. But I know that I have to take those steps, but I'm not taking it. Same thing happened with most of the students. If you're preparing for any of the aptitude tests, maybe GMAT, GRE, CAT. So once you're doing that, you're just, let's say you've started preparing and you're taking action, a lot of actions, but your score has stagnated. This happens with almost everybody who is preparing for any aptitude test. So, you're studying, but you're not seeing any growth. One of the reasons is that, when we practice, we get, let's say, a few questions wrong. First, it hampers our confidence. And now to improve ourselves, what we do, we go back to the theory. We start reading the theory because that is the easiest thing to revise the things. Or, when we practice, we don't, solve that question ourselves. So for the questions, we face difficulty, we start looking at the explanations. Because we don't want to invest ourselves. Okay, because to invest ourselves requires a lot of concentration, a lot of energy. And till we don't invest that kind of energy, we'll not be able to, we'll not see that kind of improvement. And till we don't invest that kind of energy, we'll not feel fulfilled. So now I realize that in case you want to, you're stagnated in your life and you're not able to, break through something. The only thing is that you're just repeating the same things, the things that you have been, are comfortable doing. And you will not be feeling, that sense of fulfillment. And, to find that happiness, we try to, distract ourselves doing something else, We go for playing, we do something, but we'll not invest time where it exactly needs to be done. And we're waiting for that feeling, okay, I'll do it someday. But I realize that day never comes. And that feeling of, that unfulfilledness, not doing enough, that average life, average results, average happiness, that stays with you. And, we wait till it, it becomes pain that, we can't take it anymore. And it happened with me. Because I wasted so many years of my life, just to get into that feeling. And I realized that feeling doesn't come. So if you're, preparing for any of these exams, don't wait for that feeling that, okay, one day I'll just start investing myself into preparing for that exam. Preparing means that solving every question yourself, not wasting time in revising the theory, not wasting time in looking at the explanations for the question that you are not able to solve. If you're waiting for that feeling, probably you will not get your desired results. If you are, because if you have been preparing for that, I think you will be around 50, 60, 70 percentile. But to get to the best B schools or the best admission into the best colleges, you need to get to 90 percentile above. So the journey of from 60 to 70 to 90 percentile is a journey where you have to invest yourself and solving every question yourself. Trust me, if you do that, the kind of feeling you get, it's amazing. You'll feel happier, you'll feel more confident when you take that action. You invest yourself. So stop wasting more time in revising theory and looking at the explanation and get into the things by yourself.